Okay, test. Okay, so I can hear my voice. My Lima voice. The microphone is working. The microphone is working.
Cool.
The microphone is working. The microphone is working. Cool. Okay, then that's working. I am not having a video today because I was testing out this microphone. For those who have seen my videos recently, I've been talking about my city and its historical significance, especially for Beach Island and Lilac Heights. The reason why I was testing this out because I'm gonna have a new map. I'm gonna have a new map coming out, and I'm gonna try to do it at least once a week. Um, I don't know how long, but right now I have finals with school and work, so um, not sure how that's gonna work, but I could try. I want to start the map, but start it as like like a community starting a new city in in the 80s or not or 90s and 1800s or 1700s, whatever it is. Like for instance, this is Interstate 13 right here. The old highway going through was this one, this main road. This main road is State Highway 24, but it is also called just Main Street. But this was Old State Highway 24. And that highway moved along all the way around here. There was no houses, it was just farmland. There was no stadium or anything. There was nothing out here until it heads to this part where it breaks up in two. You know, as a normal um, road system, splitting both lanes on different roads. I don't even know what I was saying. Anyway, um, but yeah, so that started off, and houses were here, some nice community, neighbors, knowing each other, just as a small town would do, right? And then it comes together. The road comes together right here, and it continues through here. And I'm talking about old road, like probably like the 10s or 1910s or something. This new highway system right here probably developed in 1920 or something. Anyway, but this was before that highway um, was fixed. So the road continued through here. The road continued through here. There was no roundabout back then. The road went ahead and curved and went across the water. And it met up at this intersection. No roundabout, just the intersection. And if you wanted to get across the island to the other side, which is mainland, for those who know what mainland is, mainland, if you're gonna go there, you're gonna go on this road, go straight, turn left. I'm trying to move over this. There you go. Turn left, then you're gonna turn right and go all the way straight down until you hit Main Street. There, you're gonna get on Main Street, go all the way left, keep going straight until you go over the water, and eventually you'll meet up at mainland. At this intersection, back in what, like 10s, 20s, let's just say 40s, this highway system was the intersection similar to like a country road on. I live in Texas, so like if you imagine a Texas intersection, it's just blinking lights on top for those who are on the highway, and blinking red for those who are on the neighborhood road entering into a highway. The highway, those who are in a highway have the right of way to go by. Those who are in the neighborhood roads, they have to stop or yield to enter into the highway. So that's just what's pretty much what it was right here. But in 1950s, that's where highways were starting to develop into speedways. I mean, not sorry, not speedways. What's it called? I'll just call it speedways. State highway. I'm sorry, Highway 20. Shoot, I don't remember what it is. U.S. Highway 43. 20. U.S. Highway 43. Turned from a 2-lane road, which is similar to this, a 2-lane road. So when I say 2-lane, I mean this 2-lane. A two-way road with 1 lane on each side. 2-lane road. And that's how they call it on here too. Mira. When we're looking at this, when we're looking at an old road, it says 2-lane road. Anyway, okay, so that's what I mean. So the highway, Highway 43 was that 2-lane highway road. and then it turned into um, a one-way, two-lane road, if I can say that. Let's see what it was called. I forgot what it was called. Let me see. Um, oh, okay. Well, two-lane road, two-lane highway. So that turned into a two-way highway and splitting in two sides. So it's not like a median in the middle. I mean, it's not like a concrete middle, median in the middle. It's separated by land, separated away from each other, and that's what the U.S. Highway 43 became, and it still is. And it continued all the way through. And when we met up this intersection right here, the city had the good opportunity to went ahead and connect these two highways together to a more convenient way. This highway right here, from west to east, is State Highway 24. Um, so just that's how I'm gonna be doing my videos. I'm just talking about historical uh, um, historical stories, um, how the town got built, how what happened in the history, and why that that area is so historical. Um, like for instance, the example, Old Town Historical District right here. Old Town Historical District used to go from that where it is right now all the way to downtown, which is in the bottom. But the hurricane came through in the 1880s and destroyed mostly of the buildings, damaged, a lot of them. The clock tower was damaged, but it was not in a condition where it cannot be repaired. It can be repaired, and so Old Town Historical District is what remains of the old kind of like a United Kingdom way, um, sort of way. Anyway, so they made that area as a historical district because they want to preserve uh, the the architecture of that district. They also moved the clock tower because it was in downtown, and they transferred it to the historical district right here, and they made a very nice memorial park right here. It's called Springvalley Memorial Park. So that's what Springvalley was. Springvalley started as a an English town, pretty much. Um, and some of the piers were damaged, but repaired, of course. There were three, but now there's two of them. So that's what it is. That's what the gist of the videos will be. Just stories about what the town go through, what the town went through. That's what I mean. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna be starting off with a new video. I'm not gonna be talking too much on my videos. I'm really quiet, so when I start building and everything, I'll be quiet just a little bit. I'll sometimes talk, but mainly I'll be quiet because I'm concentrating. Um, but yeah, and if you have seen my recent videos about my Spring Valley town, um, check the comments on the site. I think it's called the live chat, if it's still available. Um, if it's still available, my comments should be there, and it is talking about some stuff around. Um, it's talking about some of the. Sorry, I was distracted. It's talking about some of the districts around. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, that's just pretty much it. I'll be starting the new videos maybe next week. Um, I won't. I'm technically finishing this series here, but maybe tomorrow or during this week at the end week's end, I will be doing my last update for this town right here at this area. The city wants to make this into a national park. Yes, we do have some national parks in the area, but that's mainly like city parks, such as Beach Island City Park, or mm, or the zoo, which is mainly it's not really a national park. Um, but yeah, that's we don't have national parks in this area, so the city bought some land, and it's right here at this piece of land, and it's beautiful. It's vibrant. It's wild. I'm pretty sure there's wildlife in there. And we'll make this into a national park. It looks like this. It'll be in a slope. There'll be campsites. There'll be some nice shooting ranges around. I'm thinking of calling it Lilac Heights National Park or Fitz National Park, which is the name of the county, Fitz County. Um, I'll think of something, but it has to be significant to um, any of the landmarks in Spring Valley. Um, One thing I do want to mention that I do want to praise the community of Lilac Heights for always keeping up with um, just mainly keeping up with modern technology. They started as a small little farm town back in the 1910s. Um, the highway going through was always tráfico, so it was heavy. Um, and Lilac Heights had to deal with that traffic. And with the city, stupidly had designed the highways in the 50s and had failed to make the highways convenient as possible. The way they have done it was that um, the highway that they built from here went across the islands. The highway stopped at the runabout and continued through here. The highway becoming a two-lane highway became just a one lane road, continued through the city, causing more traffic, and then connecting to the highway from here. The city had really wasted lots of taxpayer money just to do that, and didn't even make the highway convenient as well. So, 5 years later, they went ahead and finished the design process for the new highway system, and that's what we see as today right now. And so I want to praise Lilac Heights for dealing with all that matter, with all those business matters. Lilac Heights is a very wonderful, adorable town. Um, the townspeople are proud to be a Lilac Heightian. Whatever. But anyway, these are very nice people here, and they had to deal um, with city policies and whatnot. And then the city went ahead and built more community areas, such as this part, the amusement park, the stadiums, the airport. So much things um, developing around Lilac Heights. And so I just wanted to, thank you, Lilac Heights, for giving us, permission to build on your land. Since it used to be farmland, Lilac Heights went ahead and donated that land to us because they did not want to develop anymore for Lilac Heights, which is weird because you want a city to develop, you want the city to grow, but Lilac Heights didn't want to. The townspeople, they had their word. They voted no. Let's not grow no more. Let's stop where our city limit is, and just donate it to the city, and they'll just develop whatever now. But we want to deal the community of that Light Heights wanted to deal with their own people. It's so similar to, and if you live in San Antonio, it's so similar to Leon Valley in San Antonio, Texas. Leon Valley, let me see. It was created in 1980s, I believe. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but it's around there. The people, that community wanted to have their own little town um, community. They wanted to become a city because they don't want to follow what the city of San Antonio policies and regulations, whatever. They don't want to follow all that, so they wanted to create a um, a small community named Leon Valley, and they just went from there. So compared to you know Lilac Heights and Leon Valley, Spring Valley, one thing started in 1910 when it was farmland, and two, they wanted to stop growth because they don't want to lose more money and more value on what Lilac Heights was. Anyway, so enough talking. I talked too much already. In the next video, I will create the national park. I will end the series after the national park. I love this town. I created in, I don't know, 5 months, and it's already becoming a dream come true. It's really nice. It's a beautiful map that I have done, and I'm proud of this map. Well, thank you for listening to me blabber. Um, I promise I won't talk so much in my new videos because I don't like to talk. I just like to build cities. And yeah, alright, well, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hump Day, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.